Hello, and welcome to UML Motion from a cozy but rather wet London. Yes, it's always that time of year here. Today we will look into naming your use cases. Over the past few months I've seen many diagrams with hard to understand and sometimes confusing use case names, which make a use case diagram rather hard to read and understand. Getting your use case names right will help you and your audience understand the message you are trying to convey. So let's dive in. A use case is something an actor needs a system to do. It is a case of use of a system by an actor, and they are always written from the point of view of an actor. Keeping this in mind will help us name our use cases. Use cases are named using verbs and verb phrases, typically in verb noun order written in Upper Camel Case. In our example on the screen, we have two actors, the printer actor on the right and the sales manager on the left who wants to print a receipt to the printer. The four example use cases demonstrate the effectiveness of Upper Camel Case, making it easy to determine the starting and ending of the verb and noun. Additionally, using a verb that indicates the use of an actor such as print is more descriptive of printer use than send. So, PrintReceipt is better in conveying our message. The next four use cases demonstrate common actions to many models. I suggest the adoption of the verbs set and get to improve consistency and readability, with the get verb covering any reading or retrieving activities and the set verb covering any writing or updating activities. Now that we understand use case naming a little better, let's dive into the structure of a use case specification in the next video. We go weekly into the UML modeling language, so do subscribe for the latest insights. And once again, thank you for your time.